you know one of the most powerful tools on an economic driven planet? Magazines. Why? Because a magazine can be anywhere your customers are. Do you want to detail doctors' cars? Then we send it to their office for free. Do you want to detail lawyers' cars? Then we send it to their office for free. If you want to detail cars like Lamborghinis, Porsche, Ferraris, we send it to those companies for free. And when the customers pick it up while they're buying a high-end car, they see your ad, they see your advertisement, they see everything about you and your local right there in the city. Check out the Detailing Beast magazine. Sign up today to be interviewed or to get your ad in Detailing Beast. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV. Hey, welcome back. This is Prince, Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. All right, guys. All right, you listen. I'm going to be in Pasadena, California on February 1st through the 3rd. Anybody want to come out and chop it up? If you need chop it up, 919-972-8063. If you want to get training, you need to hit me up, 919-972-8063. And we gonna roll with that. All right, man. Listen, what we got here? Sorry, getting text. Anyway, 10 ways to give good customer service. All right, I'm trying to make this video short. Let's see. Number one reason to give good customer service, how to give good customer service, is know your product and your service. All right, so don't be fumbling over your words and try. This is the main thing. All right, know your customer. All right, know your customer. So listen. So I know you guys have had this before. This is all right. The reason why you have packages is so it fits the person, whatever the person needs, right? So like for instance, a person says, how much would you charge me to vacuum it out, clean the cup holders in the dashboard, and clean the inside of the windows, right? If you have a package, that let's say the package is $49.99. All right. Now this is how you know your customer. Let's say the package is $49.99, but what it comes with is a wash. It comes with this. It comes with that. It comes with da 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 da. All right. Now, because the customer is being like real specific, and they're probably looking for something like $10 or $15. All right. If that's your customer, cool. I know that's not my customer. Right? I ain't coming out to you for just $15, right? Now, if you just happen to be across the street, or like I'm detailing my man car, and next door neighbor like, yo, how much you trim vacuum this mug out real quick? I got you, no big deal. But I'm not leaving it, like I ain't going 20 miles for $15. That's crazy, right? Now I got a package on my website, ncmobiledetailing.com, for a basic wash for $20, right? It's really $39.99, but we selling it for $20, right? But it's only for a 10 to 15 mile radius. That's it. 10 to 15 miles. So basically, I'm just sucking up the little bit of money that's right around me. Right around the corner right there. Let me get that. Over there, let me get that. Right? I can walk to the detail. Got my little cart. Let me get that. Right? So now, if that's your customer, cool. But it's not my customer. So I build the packages. So when the customer say, vacuum this, that, and the third, I say, oh, it sounds like you need an interior detail. And she, more than likely, the person will say, yeah, I probably do need an interior detail. Okay, this is what comes with the interior detail. La 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 shampoo. Right? How much is that? $49.99, right? Let's just say it's $49. $49.99. You be like, she's gonna say, okay, great, yeah, sure. Or she's gonna be like, it was like, that means you hit her too hard, right? And based upon your prices and what you do, that's up to you. That's up to you, right? So for me, when she started doing that, that's not for me. That's not my customer. That's not my customer. It's just not. So they're going to go to the next person, right? Because they way down here. My customers will be like, oh, wow, that's a great price. When can you do it? Those are my customers, right? And I say, yo, we can get it done today, baby. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem, baby. We get it done right now, right? And so define your customers and talk to them that way. So know your product and know your service. All right? Know your product, know your service. Number 2, be friendly. All right? Be friendly. So even if you're over the phone, try to smile. Okay? Try to smile. Because if you smile, whether you believe it or not, a person can hear a smile. They can hear it. Now, face to face, you want to smile anyway. Now, I'm gonna tell you a quick little story. I was doing an experiment, right? And the experiment was called my alter ego. His name is McGuire. All right, he's a detailer. Okay, and I wanted to see if my actions would cause the McGuire to get not personal contracts, but like people would just request for McGuire. That's what I want. That's what I wanted to see, right? So this is McGuire as he pulls up. Number 1, McGuire is gonna call you, right? McGuire's gonna text you. Hey, my name is McGuire. I'm so excited. This is my text. Hi, my name is McGuire. I'm so excited about detailing your car today. I'll be there about between the hours of this and this, right? And then the customer will respond, okay, right? And right about that time, 10 minutes before I get there, I'm going to call him. Hey, this is McGuire. And say, hi, McGuire. Hey, just call and let you know I'm about 10, 15 minutes away. Look forward to meeting you. Okay, thanks, bye. Click, right? I get there. This is what McGuire does. McGuire's parked. He parks, and he runs to the door. Right? Now, you got to be careful because look, I know I'm black, so I have to be careful about just running up to people's doors, right? Boom, 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 boom. Black, I didn't know. Oh, that was, yo. So anyway, that's what McGuire does. He runs up to the door, right? He knocks on the door or ring the doorbell or whatever. And when the customer comes out, I smile really big. Hey, my name is McGuire, right? Just like that, right? And this is what's crazy is that people, how can I explain this? When you smile at somebody, they smile back most of the time, right? If you lean in and start talking to a person like this, one or two things is going to happen. Well, one thing is going to happen. When you start violating their space, they'll start going back like this, right? Start going back like this. Or if they don't have that much like space, let's say for lack of a better word, if they don't have that space right there, then they'll just sit there and just talk to you. Now, some people, a lot of times is people who come from families. I'm sorry. Let me just get this out. People who come from big families, they normally talk to you like this, like in your face, right? But me, I'm a single child, right? Not single child, only child, right? So I'm real funky about my space, right? Don't get all in my face like that, right? I'm just real funky about it. And so it's funny because like if you start scratching your head like this, right? That person eventually starts scratching their head like this, right? If you start doing this, the person will start playing with their nose, right? They'll do something like this. It's weird. Anyway, you smile, right? You smile at the customer. So McGuire, that's what he would do. He would smile. He would greet them. How you doing? Shake their hand. And then I would say, may I see your car? Right? Like really, really excited. May I see your car? So you smiling now. May I see your car? Right? And so I'm like, okay, let me go get the key, right? They go get the key. Come back out. I'm looking at the car. I don't care what kind of car it is, right? Oh my God, this is a great car. Oh, you know, and then I try and tell the little bit of information I know about the car. Let's say it's a Subaru. Oh my God, this is a great Subaru. This is like one of the safest cars out here. Did you know that? Did you know about the paint on here? Did you whatever, right? So they're like, oh, okay, you know, right? So anyway, I go over the car with them, and at the very end, I tell, after we, you know, discuss the services and all that stuff, and I tell them, hey, listen, I'm going to do an extraordinary job on your car. I love detailing, and I promise you, I'm going to give you 120%. I said, okay, thanks, McGuire. So when I say this at the very end, okay, let me go ahead and get started, okay? And they say, okay, and then I turn around and start running. I run back to the van, right? I grab all my equipment, I run back to the car, boom, 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 really, really fast, right? And they looking like, is he crazy? Right? Is he really crazy, or is he just that excited about detailing a car? Right? So they let me do my thing, right? By the time they come down during this time, because you act like this during this time, like especially if it's like an older lady, let's say not that old, I mean like let's say 40, right? Let's say the lady about 40, she'll be bringing you water, bringing you water, cupcakes, pizza, freaking sandwiches, meatloaf. Like I had a lady bring me out a whole plate. Like, if you get hungry, baby, here, go right here. I ate that much. I dogged that joint. I dogged it, bro. But anyway, back to the point. I finished up the car, right? So I let McGuire run that way for about, I don't know, it must have been like 3 months, right? And eventually, McGuire started getting personal calls. I heard that, do you have a guy that worked for you guys called McGuire? I was like, yeah, he's one of the best technicians we got. Now it's me. It's one of the best technicians we got. Could I request him? And then he was getting so many calls, right? I would tell the customer like this, right? And you could say, yo, Prince, you funky, whatever, dude, I'm hustling, right? He would get so many calls that I would say, well, McGuire's busy. And usually he has a waiting list. Okay, so you can be on his waiting list, or you can jump into VIP. And because you're VIP, he'll come to you on the day that you were requested if you want him right away. What's VIP? Well, basically, you just gotta pay $29 extra on your detail. He makes you priority. He comes out there and detail yours first, and the other customer there, because we have a time scale, he can always push that customer off to the side because they're not requesting him per se, right? But the detail is assigned to him, so that's up to you. And you can pay McGuire. You can pay McGuire when you see him. You don't have to pay us directly. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Yo, just try it, bro. Listen, let me take a quick break. I'm just on number 2. I'm sorry for ranting like that, man. Listen, I'm gonna take a quick break. When I come back, we're gonna have to chopping it up on customer service. It's Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Hey, this is Prince, Team Beast Mode Detailing, Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. Listen, this year, don't be a bootleg detailer. Life is about growth. Take advantage of Team Beast Mode auto detailing courses. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be absolutely glorious. We have wet sand, ceramic coating, high-end detailing, marketing, and much, much more. The classes are limited space, so take advantage now. All of next year's classes is right now online. Click the link below and start your career in auto detailing. Prince, Beast Mode Detailing. Hey, this is Prince, the Detailing Beast.
Shutterstock Music.
Today I'm going to tell you guys how to remove scuff marks from off your vehicle using one product in under 5 seconds. And that one product is Goof Off. One product, one solution, takes 2 seconds to do. Check it out.
Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music.
Hey, welcome back, Prince. Beast Mode Detailing Grind Time TV, where we talk about different strategies on how to get you more money in your mobile auto detailing business. All right, let's go with number 3. Number 3 is make sure you constantly say thank you, yes ma'am, or no sir. Make sure you say that constantly, right? Even if the guy's younger than you or the female is younger than you, it shows a sign of respect. Now some females will tell you, don't call me ma'am, right? You make me feel old. And you just simply say, this is what I always say, I mean no disrespect. It's just a sign of respect. I mean no disrespect. It's just a sign of respect. I'm sorry, it's a habit. I try my best not to do it. All right? And I still end up doing it anyway. Yes, ma'am. She would look at me like this. One lady started chasing me, tried to hit me. I think she was just flirting though, but it's cool. Anyway, number 4, show respect. All right, show respect to whoever it is out there. If they're younger than you, doesn't matter. Show them respect. Look, this is about business, bro. This is about business. There's nothing to do with age. Now with younger guys, I tend to relax a little bit more, right? Because I might be like, I might talk in slang to them because that's their language. You know what I'm saying? But someone that's older or I may not be picking up that vibe from them, then I don't use any kind of slang whatsoever. All right, so it all depends on knowing your customer. So you know your customer. All right. Here's an example. I did a deal with Duke, and basically it was a wash and wax, interior exterior wash and wax for like $25, right? And this is with all the employees at Duke. So you're looking at about, man, you're probably looking at about easy to say 50 to 100,000 employees. Easy to say that. I think that's a little low number. All right. I'm not saying I did 50 to 100,000 employees. No way. But the people who picked it up, who decided to get it, normally I was out there doing multiple vehicles at a time. So like I go out to one spot, one of Duke locations, I might be doing like 8 or 9 cars. All right. So that 25 goes a long way. All right. Next is, so this lady, can't remember her name. Anyway, she called me, right? Now, in her mind, she had already prejudged me before she even seen me. This is after McGuire. McGuire don't exist no more, right? She had already prejudged me before I even got there, right? And it's not her fault. It's because some detailers do such a sorry daggone job that the customers, I can't believe, like, you gonna really wash it, you gonna really wax it, you really gonna do all that stuff for just $25, right? And then when I do it, they're like, whoa, right? So anyway, the lady had already prejudged me, so she wasn't excited about the car anyway, and that was that. So like, I had finished the car, I called her, right? I called her, let her know her car was ready, right? While I'm waiting on her to come and get her car, I went ahead to go and get the next car to get started on that, right? So I passed her going to get the next car, and I told her, hey, your car's ready. If you have any problems with it, let me know, and I'll go ahead and correct it. I'm just gonna grab this car and I'll be right back. And she said, okay. Grabbed the car, came back. She was smiling from ear to ear, right? Because I had put the stripes in the carpet, right? And she didn't pay for no shampoo. I just gave the illusion of a shampoo in her car. But I did shampoo the max. I did do that. I took all her junk, right? I put it in a box. I put it in the back, right? And that's a good tip. I'm telling you guys. If you go to the ABC store, they give away free boxes, right? But don't get the cheap liquor. Get the good stuff, like I don't know, Ciroc or Effin or something like that. That's dope. Hennessy, right? The nice boxes, right? And then you put that in there. Now, I'm still ranting, but just real quick, there was this preacher that wanted me to detail his car. So I detailed his car, and I had a Hennessy box. I put that mug in the back. Right, and he called me. He was laughing. He wasn't mad or nothing. Like, they was laughing and said, "Man, you got these people out here thinking I'm be getting drunk and stuff like that." But anyway, she loved the car, right? She loved the car, and she immediately started telling all her friends, not knowing, like one of her friends said that, oh wait, I know that guy, right? That's Prince. I noticed, yeah, dude's a beast. He used to wash all my cars, right? Yeah, this guy's great. And she was like, this was the best car wash I've ever had in my life. That I ever had in my life, right? And I'm sorry, bro. So this is the best car wash I ever had in my life, right? And so, you know, it started going from there, man. So yeah, I gave a significant discount, right? Again, I know my customers. I gave a significant discount, right? But it paid for itself. It got me so many more customers on top of that. All women, beautiful women, all beautiful women, right? All right. So next, all right, show respect. All right, number 5, listen to the customer. Here's a quick tip for you. Let's say we know exactly what we're going out there to do. Let's say we're doing a wash, wax, and shampoo, right? When you get out there, you ask the customer, and I'm telling you, bro, look, hear me out on this one. You ask the customer, what basically it's like this. Okay, you're paying for this, that, and the third. Okay, we know we're gonna do that. Ma'am or sir, is there anything particular about the car that I absolutely must take care of, right? And this is what I'm telling you, because this is the first thing they're going to look for, all right? When they get back to the car, they're going to say, well, I spilled some coffee in between the seats, right? If you can take care of that. Or they might say, it's a smell in the car, so if you can take care of that, that's the first thing that they're going to look for, all right? If you don't handle that problem, then I don't care how good that detail was, it wasn't the best, right? But if you take care of that problem and you still got like dirt in the corner, they're going to ignore it. They're going to ignore. I'm telling you, it's the truth. Guaranteed tip every single time, right? I had a lady, I asked her, I asked her the same question. Is there anything about the car that I absolutely must touch? And she said, on the headliner, I spilled some coffee. No, I hit a thing and I spilled some Coke on the headliner. Now, normally, if the detail, it doesn't say that I cleaned the headliner. All right. But because she said that, and I know when she came in, so I cleaned it. Anyway, I cleaned it, right? Took me, 2 seconds, man. 2 seconds to clean it. So the lady came back. When she came back in the car, this is what she did. Let's assume she's just opened up the door. She looked, and she looked straight up. Closed the door. That's it. Guaranteed tip. Guaranteed customer for the rest of her life. Done. All right. So definitely listen. Be responsive. It's number 6. Be responsive. So if they do have a problem, go ahead and take care of it as soon as possible. Now, to avoid go backs, make sure you have some sort of sign out sheet. All right. So basically, a sign out sheet is just saying that you've checked the car, you're satisfied with the job that was done, and then they sign it. That way, if they ever tell you to come back, why did you sign the sign out sheet? Right? In most cases, because of that, they won't even call you back. All right. And when I'm saying call you back to do something that should have been done in the first place, but maybe you overlooked it, but now I'm gone and you didn't check it, right? So, I mean, that's neither here nor there. That's how you want to bounce with that. But that sign out sheet would definitely help you out. All right. Now, number 7, ask for feedback. What I mean by that. All right. After you finish the car, she done signed the sheet and everything's good to go. Ask them, say, ma'am, do you think there is anything that I can do to make my business better? Most of them not even thinking about it, right? You probably did a great service. So they're like, nah, everything's cool, right? Or a person might say, it would have been great if you would have called me before you got there. It would have been great if you would have did this. It would have been great if you would have did that. It would have been great and then you take that stuff down, right? And you go from there, right? Now, let me tell you how I got the Duke contract, right? With the employees. I went and detailed this guy car. He's a doctor at Duke. I did his car. banged it out just like anything else, right? And I asked him, I said, is there anything else that I could do? He said, would it be great? He said it would have been great if you could have came to my job. I said, I do come to your job. What do you mean? He said, well, I didn't know. I thought you only came to the house. I said, no, I go anywhere, I do anything. He said, well, do you know about our PERPS program? I said, no, I don't know anything about it. He said, well, I'm going to give you a link to do PERPS program. You go ahead and put your business on there. That way, next time when I use you, and I'm going to tell my friends about you, when I use you, you can do it at the job and I don't have to be here. I said, done deal. Like, that was the greatest thing that ever happened. And from that point, we just started doing stuff at Duke, right? There was been months where we were only at Duke. Months. Only at Duke. All right. Next thing. Use the feedback. Use the feedback. That is number 8. Use the feedback that they give you. All right. Because it's only going to make you better. Here's a good example. I went and did this lady Lexus. Now, back then I was sending out texts to let them know that I was on the way. But in the text would also tell them that, listen, if you got dirt, if you got dog hair, it's going to be this, my gratuity is 20%. I said it's customary to tip 20%, right? I did everything, asking for a feedback. She said on your text, right? Because I was giving straight commands. And we'll talk commands and suggestions later. But she said on your text, can you put up there, and I still use it to this day, can you put up there, it is customary to tip 20% if you are satisfied? She said, I'm not saying you didn't do a great job. You did a phenomenal job. You deserve the tip. But the way I read it when you first sent it versus, the way I read it when you first sent it made me get in a defense, right? I was in defense, so that's why I felt kind of funny about it, right? I think she had a cherry red Lexus. That joint was sweet. All right, so use the feedback. And I use it to this day. I still use it to this day. All right. Number 9, think long-term customer is for life. All right. So when you detail, if you go that extra mile and you killing this daggone detail, know that this person might be your customer forever. All right. So you always want to satisfy. You always want to go that extra mile on. All right. And last but not least, number 10, educate your customers. All right. Men love tips, right? So if you give them a tip on how to keep their car clean, or you tell them, hey man, especially if you guys are getting a good tire shine, man, make some extra, buy an extra gallon of tire shine, mix them, put the joint into an extra bottle or a small little bottle. Do I have any? All right, a small little bottle, and give it to the customer or sell it to the customer, whichever way. Men don't care. Now, women on the other side, they're kind of like, but if you just simply tell them like this, man, and this goes for any car. It's not just for luxury cars, any car, right? You tell them, man, you absolutely cannot go to the automatic car wash, because that's what women do. You absolutely, unless you want scratches all over your car, you absolutely cannot go to the automatic car wash. Just that simple. And if you want to add a little something to it, this is real talk, right? Because I didn't own one, but I rented one before, right? I rented two before, and those detergents in the automatic car wash are so aggressive. They strip they strip the wax off. And if you go in there without no wax, it's going to kill that paint. Eventually, keep going through there. Eventually, it's going to kill that paint because they say it's spotless, right? And another thing about those automatic car wash, the water that goes in the drain, it just get recycled, right? Now, they're supposed to have this osmosis process where it get recycled. They take all the dirt out and da-da-da-da-da. That joint don't work that good. Look, bro, you're talking to somebody who rented two of them. That joint is just as dirty coming out as it went in. All right, and then they put it back on the car. Little specks of dirt going in there. They taking those scrub brushing and scrubbing the car and just destroying it, right? But I thank God for those car washes because they still keep me in business. Basically like this. They gonna scratch up those cars, right? Which gives them a reason to call a professional detailer to come out and get those swirl marks off, or to get those scratches off, or to refresh their paint, or whatever. But ultimately, you want to tell them, just educate the customer, right? And if you tell them you can't go through the automatic car wash, or it's going to ruin your car, they're going to say, well, I don't want to hand wash it. You think that's your clue. I will work a deal with you. That's it. I'll work a deal with you. Listen, man, I hope I said something to bless you. Listen, I'm going to be in Pasadena, California, 1st through the 3rd. All right, so any of you guys out there in Pasadena, definitely look your boy up. 919-972-8063. If you guys need training, definitely click that link below. If you guys need websites, auto detailing websites, or any kind of website to be fair with you, hit me up. There's a link below. If you guys are concerned about getting more reviews on your business page, there's a link below that you can sign up for this program. I need to get at least 30 guys. I want 100, but I need at least 30 guys. All right, I need about 30 guys to go ahead and participate in this program, so we can go ahead and have just stir up the pot for everybody. If you guys need auto detailing training and you need high-end detailing training for my car washers out there, definitely click that link below and we can go ahead and get that done. Got a magazine coming out real soon called Detailing Beast. Looking for content, so I need detailers to interview. If you want to be interviewed for it, definitely do that. Click the link below and fill out that form, and I'll get in contact with you. Also, if you guys want to be interviewed for the podcast, you want to click that link below, and I'll go ahead and set up a time where we can be, so I can interview you for the podcast. And that's about it. With the chemicals, I have the chemicals coming out real soon, so you guys can hook that up, man. Listen, look, it's January, as I'm making this video, it's January 29th, bro, right? Spring come in March. Bro, February is the shortest month ever, right? So we got a short month coming up next month, man, and then we going straight into spring, right? And what that means, spring, baby. Boom, go get it. Go get it, bro. Go get it. And then we have made it through another winter. We have made it through the storm, through the rain, right? Now, of course, in springtime, it's going to be, the first few weeks will be pollen, all right? So we, based upon my video that I gave you guys last year, how to deal with that pollen, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But interior details, but even in that, like, it's such a frustrating thing. The only other way of dealing with it is if you have a pop-up canopy with the walls on it. All right, and when I say walls, I mean walls and door. All right, walls and door. So the back of it is concealed, the side of it is concealed, and the front door is concealed. So even in that, pollen will still seek in. It will still seek in, right? So if you're doing ceramic coating, bro, you're going to have to wait till the pollen season is done with. I'm just, even if you have your own garage, right? Even if you got your own shop, you still need to wait because pollen's coming in through that front door, bro. It's coming from everywhere. Man. So that's something that you will have to deal with. But it's better than dealing with freaking freezing weather and snow and ice, right? I'd rather deal with that. All right, at least we know that at the end of pollen season, and I'll let you guys know when the end of pollen season is coming. At the end of pollen season, it's game on. Game on. Now, a lot of these people are definitely going to go to the car wash and rinse them off and all that stuff, which is still cool. Now, you can. I'm going into another video. If you guys do the traditional washing with the pressure washer, you can do it. You like my people out in DC, Wash Kings. They're going to be very successful. Wash Kings. I'm sorry. Wash Kings. They have a package where I just come out there and just rinse your joint off, man. So that's something that you might want to do. Another thing that really kills during that time is fleet washing. All right, fleet washing, meaning you go to the dealership and you spray off all those cars. Even though it's going to get back green like in 2 days or whatever, you spray them off. But another thing you can also do is tell the dealership to come, they're like if they sell a car, we'll come out there and clean it, rinse it off. Basically, that's it. All right, so, and then you can finagle your own price for that. Listen, man, I hope I said something to bless you. Till next time, Grind Time Prince, Beast Mode Detailing.